Hello, and welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing one of the most perplexing mysteries to ever occur in Philadelphia. The case of the boy in the box, also known as America's Unknown Boy. On the evening of February 23, 1957, a LaSalle University student was on his way to spy on the residents of the Good Shepherd Home, a Catholic residence for wayward girls, when he stumbled upon a cardboard box in a vacant lot. Upon closer inspection, he discovered that the box contained the body of a small boy. Terrified, he ran back to his car and informed his priest, who told him to call the police. When officers arrived at the scene on February 24th, they found the large cardboard box lying on its side, opened at one end. The box had originally held a baby bassinet from J.C. Penney and had been purchased between December 3, 1956 and February 16, 1957 from a store in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. The store, however, had no record of individual sales, and the other 11 bassinets that were sold during this time period were eventually located by detectives. An autopsy was performed on the boy by Dr. Joseph Spellman, Philadelphia's chief medical examiner. Dr. Spellman estimated that the boy was between 4 and 6 years old and had died from head trauma, possibly inflicted by a blunt object or pressure. The boy had blue eyes, light blonde hair, and was 41 inches tall and weighed just 30 pounds at the time of his death. He had various scars, including an L-shaped scar on his chin, a 1-inch surgical scar on his left side, a round, irregular scar on his left elbow, and a scar on his left ankle that resembled a cut-down incision used for a blood transfusion. The boy was circumcised but had no vaccination marks, indicating that he had not been enrolled in public school. Dr. Spellman's report also revealed that the boy's right palm and the soles of his feet were wrinkled, suggesting that they had been submerged in water before or after his death. Additionally, when exposed to ultraviolet light, the boy's left eye fluoresced a bright blue color, indicating recent exposure to a diagnostic dye used in the treatment of chronic eye disease. Investigators initially focused on the box that had been used as the boy's coffin, but were unable to find any leads. They also searched the area for additional clues and found a man's royal blue corduroy cap with a leather strap and buckle located just 17 feet from the box. A beaten path through the woods and underbrush led directly from the cap to the cardboard coffin. Fingerprint technicians from the FBI examined the box and cap but were unable to find any usable prints. The case received widespread media attention, and the police received numerous tips and leads, but none of them led to the identification of the boy or his killer. Decades passed by, and the boy in the box remained unidentified. But thanks to the power of genetic genealogy, in December 2022, America's Unknown Boy was identified as Joseph Augustus Zarelli. His DNA was uploaded to databases, which led detectives to relatives on his mother's side. By poring through birth records, they were also able to identify Zarelli's father. They learned that Zarelli also had 3 other siblings as well. But while this announcement may bring some closure to the case, there are still numerous questions that remain unanswered. Who killed Joseph Augustus Zarelli and why? The police have not released the names of Zarelli's parents out of respect for his living siblings and have not speculated on who may have been responsible for his death. This case is still an active homicide investigation, and the police are asking for the public's help in filling the gaps of Joseph Zarelli's story. If you have any information about this case, please contact the Philadelphia Police Department. And that concludes our video on the unidentified boy found in a cardboard box in Philadelphia, recently identified as Joseph Zarelli. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this mystery as intriguing as we did. Stay curious.